Hi, my friend, it's Sachin here, and in this video, I want to share with you 8 ways to build more trust. Doing this will help you increase your presence, it will increase what's referred to as top-of-mind awareness, and it will get people thinking of you as a trusted authority, resource, and somebody that they can rely on for good information, for great service, and somebody who knows what they're doing. When it comes to an individual's health, trust is one of the most important assets that you can build because it is the most important asset that they own, which is their health. So we have to really count on building trust with individuals in order for us to be successful in our practices, because people are trusting us with their most valuable resource. Even more than money, their health is far more important to them, or at least it should be, especially with the clients we're going to try to attract. So what are the 8 steps? First one is consistency. You've got to be consistently showing up in people's lives in a positive way. And so that could be social media, it could be in their email inbox, it could be at in-person events, it could be a variety of things. If you join a community like BNI, for example, that meets on a weekly basis, you won't build trust unless you're there every week or as many weeks as you possibly can be. If you're just there once a month or once every other month, they're probably going to kick you out. However, you're not going to build trust. So consistency is very important. If you're posting on social media, you want to be consistent and realize that once a week or even just a couple times a week isn't enough for you to show up in people's feeds and inboxes in order for them to build a relationship with you. So make sure you're consistent. Whatever you're putting your effort into, just be really consistent at it. That's how you build trust. Number 2 is closeness, which is proximity. So I could have easily just recorded this video without my face, but by recording my face in this video, there's more proximity. You can see me, you can see my facial expressions, you can hear the excitement in my voice, I hope, and see it on my face, that I want to share this information with you, and I want to build trust. Now, in an online world, people are going to need to see that. They're going to need to see videos of us, or they're going to need to hear our voice. So just simply posting may not be enough because proximity matters. There's a saying that goes, nothing beats nose to nose and toes to toes in the world of sales, and I agree with that. So if you can get together with people in person, that proximity is going to make a huge difference. In fact, an hour in person with somebody could be worth more than a year of them following you online because of the proximity factor that accelerates trust building. Number 3 is coherence. And really that refers to as alignment, right? Is there alignment in your values and beliefs? Are you sharing those values and beliefs to become a trusted authority for individuals? You know, sometimes people will follow me for years and years and years before they decide to work with me. And I'm totally okay with that because I just get better and better with time, and I'm sure you get better and better with time. So there's no bad time to work with me, and there's no bad time to work with you. But in that period of time where you're courting the person, if you would, then you want to make sure that there's coherence and alignment. So display your values, display your beliefs, and the way you approach health openly, and share that consistently with people. Next is confidence. How confident are you in what you're offering to people? Do you have certainty in what you're delivering to individuals? Because that's going to make a big difference in whether they trust you or not. If you're kind of fumbling around with your price or fumbling around with the process, then that's going to make people trust you less, or they're going to feel that you're not as competent as the person that they want. So be sure that you're confident in your presentation, in your capabilities, and if you can't help somebody, then you have an ethical obligation to let them know you can't help them. They're going to actually trust you more when you tell them you can't help them versus trying to help them when you deep down inside know that maybe this is, you're in over your head, or this isn't the right fit for you. Number 5 is commitment. Your commitment is your why. Why do you do what you do? You know, I'm doing these videos for you because I want to create a world where people are healthy. And that's not going to happen by just me knowing what I know and building my business. It's going to happen by me helping others build their businesses. And so you want to display why you do what you do. Why are you so committed to doing this. Many of us have our own stories as to why we're committed. I didn't have early on in my business, it took me a few years to hire a mentor, and that changed my life. But early on, I didn't have someone that was there to help me, right? So I'm committed to solving that gap or that challenge that many people face when they're just starting out in their practices. Or if you have a developed practice, maybe you're encountering some of the challenges that I did, which is how do I allocate the right time and resources and energy into growing my practice, but also maintaining balance in my life? So why do you do what you do? That needs to be out in the open and in the public. And a lot of times your story, your why will inspire people and they'll trust you more. If you don't tell people why you do what you do, then the only assumption is that you're doing it for the money, because obviously you're running a business. And I know most of you, if not all of you, have a deeper why as to what drives you. Number 6 is clarity. Do you have clarity in your messaging? Are you fumbling around with your words, or are you having a hard time, getting your message across, right? So clarity and precision in your language comes with practice. It comes with effort, of course, but I can promise you it builds trust when you can convey your message in a very authoritative way and have clarity and precision in the words that you're using. It makes a huge difference in whether people trust you or not. Number 7 is case studies. Do you have evidence and proof, reviews that what you do works, right? So we've got 465 Google reviews, an average of a 4.9 star rating. That builds trust, especially in an online world. We have case studies that we're constantly sharing, before and afters that we're sharing. And these are ways for you to show people that you create results when people hire you. So do you have evidence and case studies of what you do works? And the last thing is communication. Communication is what separates us from all the other animals. We have very intricate ways of communicating. You want to find the medium and the platform that works best for you. It could be video, it could be audio, it could be written. Whatever allows you to be consistent. I would say all of the above is probably going to help you build trust so much faster. So find ways to communicate and articulate your message that make it very clear that you are a trusted authority. So the 8 ways to build trust are consistency, closeness, coherence, confidence, commitment, clarity, case studies, and communication. Incorporate this into your strategy and in your practice building methodology, and I promise you, you're going to get way more people saying yes to you with way less resistance. Trust lubricates the slide to work with you, and you're also going to get more referrals, because when people trust you, they trust their family and friends with you as well. I hope this helps. If you have any comments, please reply to my email. I'm always happy to support you in any way that I can. Here's to your growth and your success. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.